What's happening, YouTube? Macc reacts. Sharp the pimp on soft white underbelly. Part 1, but this is my part 2. You know, I'm always giving you the real. I'm always give you some, you know what I'm saying, something to laugh at sometimes, something to smile at, something to be sad about. But you know what I'm saying? We live in eternal joy here. Let's go ahead and react to this, man. And if you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe to yours truly. Let's change the world, man. Let's change it. Let's change some perspective. Let's get into it.
My character that has the character that I possess, that I hold, you know what I'm saying, every day. You know, the characteristics, and didn't give a fuck to come and show them they can kiss my ass, man. If they don't like it, tough. Get your little panty, listen to the men out there that hate on me, and even to the women out there. Get your panties out of your little moose knuckle. You know? Dead ass serious, man. Get your panties out of your little moose knuckle. It will be a better day. Sitting back, I look at it like this. To hate on somebody takes a whole lot of fucking energy. To push hate, to hate on somebody, man, takes a lot of energy and a lot of thinking. And at the end of it all, even when you prove to the person that you don't fuck with them or you hate them, you still don't win. You spent all that time that you could have spent trying to have a better day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're hurting yourself.
And I forgot to say last video. That a narcissist damn near has no empathy. They ain't got no empathy. So when it comes to someone that's a narcissist, they don't feel nothing for nobody. Excuse me. But I feel like bro was filling up for somebody. So that may omit that claim again. If you tune in, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? There's a comment that said dude was a narcissist. To catch you up. It's all good though. We're gonna get it moving again. Let's react some more.
Way.
You're hurting yourself more than you're hurting the target.
Man, people like to hurt themselves. They like it. Self-inflicted wounds is what I call them. Self-inflicted wounds. You do the shit to yourself.
Look at my channel. Find somebody that doesn't do that.
And I'll show you somebody that's perfect. Find somebody that doesn't do that, period, even outside of your channel. And I promise, I will try my hardest to go find you somebody perfect. Don't let it go.
Well, you better start looking here, Sharp. Because the Macc is perfect.
What's been going on with you, man? How's life?
Life is good.
Yeah?
Life is good. Plugging away.
Why you put your head down like that? You didn't look at me when you said it. I didn't like that.
I'm just thinking about what...
I didn't like that, though. There was no conviction in it. I didn't believe it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
And the only reason why I said that is because when somebody says that their life is good, don't look down. Don't look down, because the goodness ain't down there.
You're overanalyzing.
No, I'm just looking at it in a realistic way.
And that's also what I wanted to talk about there too, right there. On Bro Grave, look. This is also what I wanted to talk about. Where you say that? Hold on, let me over and oh, here it is. All right, so boom. Mark telling me over analyzing. One of the things that I say in my videos where I give you a head talk video is never let nobody tell you what you overly doing in that situation. You know, even though we don't realize that we giving off social cues that we don't even know. Ain't no such thing as overanalyzing. You can misinterpret all day long. But going over your work, researching, doing it again, seeing what people haven't seen, try to maybe see it from a different angle or perspective. Think from it from a smaller or a taller or an eye level perspective. But what did I eat? Anyway, you know what I'm saying? I think you're wrong. Mark, I think you're wrong. 100%. Stop telling people they overanalyzing, bro. I love you though. You still got the best documentaries out there, bro. Or interviews out there, man. This is the best work. So I ain't hating on you, bro. Don't come. You know what I'm saying, I don't want war, baby. I want peace.
No, everything is great. My health is great. Channel's going smoothly. Got rid of some headaches last year.
Yeah, I wanted to know whatever happened with the Azariah chick. Whatever happened with her, man?
It just
Some real trippy shit
It
about
just
her.
became a little ridiculous. I mean, like, here's two. I mean, these kids are adults. They're not kids anymore.
Yeah.
They're having kids. As brother and sister, that's a whole nother conversation. But they're still they're old enough to get jobs, but they won't get jobs.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. You know, I've known them for how many years now? They still have not picked up a job.
Well,
And I'm supposed to help them with money? Like, fuck it.
people, let me tell you something, man. There's not a lot of people that are even, and as sad as it may sound, there's not too many people that's even looking for, they don't know where they're gonna be next week. People living day to day, man. Wherever they can find $1 that day or wherever they can find some money to milk it and just exhaust it until it dies, that's what they're gonna do. Whether it's a day, it's 2 weeks, or a month, man, it doesn't matter. You know that shit. That shit's the truth. That's what people do, man. When they can find it for a day, they don't even listen. I get it, because people probably try to say, oh, well, you're a pimp. What'd you do? You took a whole bunch of my shit. I made those bitches' lives better. What the fuck you motherfuckers do for your wives, your girlfriends, hell, your kids?
I'm not laughing at that act, but he's just so passionate. And I don't know what he did for these girls. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. But like, I don't know, shit. It sounds like he, you know, like he did something. You know, somebody like. But of course, you know, when it comes to that type of ideology, you know, it's always gonna be like somebody is losing, you know, and the slave, and like, cause it's called slavery, you know, pimping, prostitute, slavery. So somebody is getting the benefit of somebody else's work, and the other individual isn't doing too much of anything but collecting the change. And I always been like, you know, like Tupac said in his one of his songs, he was like kind of voiceovering or just making an example. He was saying, he said, you selling crack to the kids. He said, I gotta get paid. Tupac said, hey, that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. Things will never be, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, we're put in a situation to where, like, you got to figure it out, bro. Like, you got kind of like the odds stacked against you. And I'm not justifying any type of action, you know, I mean, I guess I am in a sense, if I'm being critical of myself. However, you should make the society this way, bro. Like, you know, my ideology, if you pull a student out of if a school, I'm gonna reset. If a school creates a system that you pump out the best students, you can say that program is a good program, and let me send my child to that school. Versus if a school pushes out low graduation rate, no college graduates, or, you know, on a regular basis, for some reason, people don't blame the school. They blame the student. You know, so in the more grandiose scheme of things, we're blaming him for the community that he was dropped into, that he was cultivated in, that he had to develop into. So I'm not a fan of that perspective. You know, we are accountable of our own actions for sure. But if you don't teach someone right, they're going to do right by their jurisdiction. And, you know, it's what it is. But, you know, for the ladies out there, man, I feel like, you know, again, just being real. If you must do something, and I'm not advocating anything, if you must do something, make sure you do just enough than to make it legal. You know what I'm saying? So write it down, the amount. Do just enough and get up out of that hellhole. I'm saying survive, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all, this is the channel, y'all gonna get the truth. Survive, bro. But dude, just once you hit the penny, get up out of there. Shake. Never be greedy. Because people, man, I'm gonna keep going. Because people, they think that you gotta people really think that you gotta love a certain lifestyle. Nah, man, adapt, change, grow. Why are you still the same person you was a year ago, 2 years, 3 years? Man, I'm not the same person I was yesterday. Let's go.
It took a man like me for a bitch to trust and change it all. It's like fucking magic. I could change it as quick as she can move it. I stand on that, man, for real. I can have a chick, listen, man, I can have a chick walk up. I would love to play the charade game with people, or play the guess who game with people. Line up 4 chicks, 5 chicks that I know. Pick out the hoe. You'll never know. I promise you, because you know what? People, when they have an image, they have an imagery in their mind, right? Of what a prostitute or a lady of the night looks like. Mm-hmm. You know, she's supposed to be tacky, stringy hair, malnourished.
People, I see the viewers taking guesses at which of the girls I've interviewed are with you. Yeah. None of them.
None of them. Mm-mm. Them girls couldn't handle me, man. Mentally. Half the chicks that you interviewed, they'd be gone, or I'd probably would have ended up firing them within a couple days, a day. Hell, I'm like Kill Bill, bro. They wouldn't even have got that close to me.
What's it take to get along with Sharp?
What's it take to get along with me?
Yeah.
The truth. Be you. Give me the option into fucking with you. Show me the real you. Shit, I might be down, but just show me the truth. Don't play with me. Don't allow, that shit's just gonna piss me off. Like, you didn't even want to be here. You know what I'm saying? You're just moseying on through life. Not everybody's playing with their life, Mark. I'm not out here playing with my life, man. Despite however the fuck anybody feel, I'm not out here playing.
Now, with that being said, I don't know, but my perspective on that is, you got to know your purpose, man. And you gotta commit to it. Not saying commit to him, commit to anything, but if you're in something, dive in. Study it, learn it, love it, and don't turn back. Unless, you know, it's something pivotal. It's like, nah, we can't. This is something I didn't think it was. But put all your cards in that basket and go crazy. All your eggs in that basket and go crazy. 50 Cent song, the album called Get Rich or Die Trying. We either gonna get rich or we gonna die trying. Ain't no other option, man.
Playing with my life. I've always stayed one-track minded. And I get it. It might not be the best way to live, but damn it, it's all I got. You understand? It's all I got. It's what's kept me breathing, dressing nice, smelling good, feeling good, being great. Is that fucked up one-track mind that I so call possess. I wouldn't change that shit for the world, dog. If people say, could you go back? Would you go back? I wouldn't change a motherfucking thing. Maybe some of these buster-ass bitches and niggas that's in the game, you know, need to go and stray the fuck away. But I mean, that's neither here nor there. Just a lot of people do. Get the fuck out the way. You can't cut it, get out the way. Don't stand in our way and point the finger, motherfucker. Don't do that.
You wouldn't change.
I'm about to say, dude smoking a cigarette that ain't even there. But he fired it up.
Change anything if you could do it all over again?
I'd do it all over again. Because it taught me what I know. It showed me a lot of things that, what would I have been without it? That's the scary part. Ain't it the unknown that's scary? Hold on. Isn't it the unknown that's scary? Okay, well, I'm scared to not know what I would have been without it. At this point. I mean, fuck, where I come from, beggars can't be choosers. You understand that one? Where I come from, beggars cannot be choosers, man. Like I said, that shit chose me. And if it was gonna put me on and put me in position, I was already fucking with the women the way I was supposed to already. Shit, I'm sitting here fucking this one, fucking that one. What, getting a meal here, might as well, man, pick it up, man, and take my talents to South Beach. Or my better case, first one, Chicago. You know, Chicago native.
But you could have gone to another. You could have been raised in a better part of town. Maybe you went to college. Maybe you went.
You know, I noticed you could be raised in the motherfucking suburbs and be raised by a fucked up family or have fucked up situations. It's very detrimental to a kid, man, coming up between the ages of 9 and 16. You gotta kind of keep them into something because that's when they're starting to develop their traits. People don't see that about their kids. See, they gotta know that. That's when they.
I disagree. I totally disagree. You know, you just look up, like, we ain't got to go too crazy, but the ego, the super ego, the id and everything, all that, how that develops, it's not on the top of the brain. But for sure, you know who your identity is before 8. I know that. Or at 8. A lot of us haven't changed since then. Or changed trajectories. Things that we get into, things that we have fun, yeah, but your mentality, your attitude, you're very impressionable at 1 to 8, I want to say 1 to 7. Maybe we could do a master class one of these days on that. We can learn together. Who knows? But nah, I disagree holistically with that. But I'm going to let you build, bro.
Start to develop the traits that they have. You know, you're not paying attention to the right shit on them. You got to pay attention to your kids. Yeah. And people wouldn't be so mad about, you know, be happy if I ever came up on your daughter in the game. At least you know, hey, I'm gonna give her the old school scoop. I'm gonna make her feel real for real. I ain't gonna be playing with her. But if you don't want that to happen, then grab your kids and hold them tight. So by the time they hit 21, 22, they're not just so outrageous, they're just doing whatever the fuck they wanna do, lollygagging through life. Because let me tell you something, 22 turns into 42 real motherfucking fast. Make your motherfucking head spin.
That's one thing, like, I concur with. However, idle mind is the devil's playground. So it's like, once you idle, you just cruising and ain't nothing happening. How my life happened is last year I had a lot of change. I had a lot of things changing in my life. I had a lot of things going, and every year is like that for me. I have a lot of growth. I have a like. It's been going on for 2 years. I don't even hold up about 2 years. I'm finna show y'all, man. I gotta do it again. Oh, refit it. Got it. Boom. Don't judge me because I ain't done it in 2 days. Apparently, man, I had a lot going on. But oh yeah, hold up. All right, let me do this. Actually, I'm gonna zoom y'all up. Where can it lock in on? Right there. That's Duolingo, man. I've been doing that for 500 days, man. 553 days, man. I'm a new man. I'm a grown person. I'm always doing something new. I'm always trying to learn a new wave. So that's what it is. But yeah, I get it though. I agree with that. That's not a terrible perspective. I think that if you let your life go, it's gonna go. But if you live your life plentiful, always growing, always changing, always doing something new, something adventurous, man, your life is taken advantage of. Muhammad Ali said in an interview, bro said, to make a long story short, he says someone that's like 18 can have the same experience someone's 80. Because long story short, someone at 80 can waste their time. But when you take advantage of the time that you've gotten, you can age at an accelerated rate mentally. So that's why people like Muhammad Ali are great, because they can put that into perspective. Like, take advantage of every second of the day and don't waste it, bro. Go do some push-ups, some sit-ups, go meet some people, shake some hands, rub some elbows, go talk to somebody, go improve, go make yourself uncomfortable. One thing I couldn't do, I'm telling you, I was thinking about this today. I was so quiet of a person. I would never talk to anyone. I wouldn't even talk to anyone. But I end up being the best sales in the nation. Best in sales in the nation at dish retention sales. I worked at the best for the best company ever. Not ever, but one of the best debt consolidation companies in the world on 400 or 500. If you look now, it's number one, Beyond Finance, accredited debt relief. I was I was in debt consolidation. I was the best I worked at the best dealerships in Oklahoma. Everything I do is great, bro. Like, it's what it is. So, and I don't think that, I don't attribute that to like, oh, this is who I am. No, I had trouble and problems and like everyone else, but I was just headstrong. And I know that one thing, you take advantage of your life. Man, you could say what you want to say about this individual, but I don't really care about what he does. I don't care. I mean, I do. I care about people. I don't take into account what he does when he says some real stuff. Let's say that I take away what I can get from somebody. I don't put energy into what you may or may not do. That's not my business. If we get into a conversation like, is this a credible person? That's something that then I can then share more or go more in depth. And to even from my perspective, is he a credible person to speak on the topics that he speaks about? Yes, he doesn't sit here and speak about what shape the earth is. He talks about what he knows, and I can respect that, man. Come on.
You and I both know it. The time don't slow down as you get older. It gets faster.
For sure.
I'm sure a lot of people out there where'd the time go? Where'd the whole year go? Damn, yeah. You're only saying that because you wasn't doing shit. No progression. You were lollygagging and sleep through it fucking all.
I think I just said that. Come on.
A lot of lollygagging.
I do a late night show, right? Mm-hmm. And just, I'm only saying that to say this. I don't even want to get into what I do, how I do it. I do a late night show, but I look at it like this. You got to get on game like that. Like the news is up at 3 a.m. They're putting it out. People are trading, making decisions already at 3, 4 in the morning. I like to be on the fresh mind. That's why I'm always up hours of the night like that. Plus, my profession, where I come from, late nights were always my thing, I'm a child of the night. That's why we're here late right now.
You're keeping me up.
I am keeping you up. I'll tell you some good bedtime stories.
Yeah.
I'll tell you some good bedtime stories, man. I got you. Don't worry.
You're like Frenchie. I never get to do the interview at a time that we agree on. It's always like 4 hours later.
Yeah. Where's she been?
She went to Thailand.
Yeah.
Who was the biggest role model in your life when you were young?
Biggest role model in my life.
Hey, y'all. I'm gonna stop it there for the sake of the time of the video. And then we're gonna start right back here next time. Who knows? I may do it today. My bad. I just got a habit to just grab this stuff. I may do it today. But like, comment, and subscribe. If you enjoy this content, man. I thank you for watching it through. If you did, I think together, me and you, not together like everybody. No, me and you. I'm talking to you. I think we can take over the world, man. I think we can make it happen. I say this. You got to give the right people influence that really want to change it. If you made it this far, man, I'm just going to say this. I got lawyers on my team. I got licensed therapists on my team. I got salespeople on my team, construction workers on my team. I got professional boxers, business owners, young business owners on my team, photographers on my team. Shout out to Black Rodeo USA on my team. I'm not saying on my team, but people that I'm connected with. So I have an eclectic plethora group of people that are willing to go in. And I intentionally did not promote this channel because it's going to get to you. Y'all just watch. Play it back, man, 30 days from now.